Hello everybody. I know everybody's been watching this channel lately, been seeing a lot of YouTube stuff, trying to push people back into YouTube, and I'm gonna keep doing that. But I also want to get back into my Reddit stories because I used to love doing the Reddit stories, and I want to get back into that. I have fun reading the stories and the comments. I love the comments section. So I'm gonna get back into doing some Reddit stories for you guys who actually enjoy the Reddit stories. I might make a day or two, like during the week, where I'll do Reddit stories, and then maybe a day where I'll do jokes, right? So I'm thinking about how to do my channel where I can present everything in 1 week, where I'll do Reddit stories one day, maybe jokes another day, and another day I'll focus on YouTube stuff to help people get on YouTube, or even help people with YouTube stuff. So I was thinking about that too, posting videos, how to help people with certain things on YouTube, like Canva and all the other things, the little things that you need to know about YouTube when you're first starting out. But right now I just want to get into Reddit stories, and I have a Reddit story for you right now, so I want to get into it quick. I don't want to waste time because I ain't got much time. I'm on my lunch break. I want to read a good story, read the comments, and have some fun. All right, let's get into the story right now. For proposing to my girlfriend so soon after my ex and I broke up. I, 31 male, dated Chloe, 29 female, for 4 years until we broke up 3 years ago. The reason for our split was that Chloe was moving across the country for a great job opportunity, and she basically gave me an ultimatum to either propose and follow her or break up. You better follow her or you gonna break up. It's one or the other. Anyway, the issue was I have a business I couldn't just abandon, and I wasn't ready to get married anytime soon. Honestly, Chloe and I had been on different pages for a while. Our last year together was full of fights and miscommunication. Her ultimatum was just the last straw. Chloe didn't take the breakup well. She painted me as the villain to everyone she knew, saying I was stealing her time and fertile years, and that I'd end up alone like my dad, which was a low blow because my dad's a deadbeat and I don't have contact with him. Oh, that's really hitting below the belt. A year after we broke up, I started dating Gabby, 26 female, who is honestly the best thing that's ever happened to me. We've been together for 2 years now, and we've been living together for about 5 months. I proposed to her 2 weeks ago, and we posted the pics on social media the next day. That's when all hell broke loose. Oh. Not even 12 hours later, I get a call from Chloe, frantic and screaming at me, calling me a cheating bag. I ain't gonna say that word, which is completely unfounded, accusing me of stealing her time and saying I wasted her fertile year. She kept going on and on. I was honestly taken aback and tried to talk to her, but she was just yelling. Eventually, I hung up mid-call. My thoughts on this Chloe situation here is that she really thought you were gonna end up like your dad. And you're not going to end up like your dad, right? A lot of kids do not end up like their parents. They actually go the opposite because they see what happened to their parents and they don't want to go through that. So they learn from those mistakes and they go the opposite way and they try to make sure they don't end up that way. I think she, in her mind, thought that you were going to end up miserable and alone because you didn't follow her. And then when she's seen you happy and going meeting somebody else and going on and having this good future together, she was pissed off. She was like, what? I thought you were going to be miserable the rest of your life. Now I'm miserable because you ain't miserable. So you know what? I'm actually glad you got out of the relationship, because somebody who wishes you bad things in life, like just was hoping probably that you would just have a miserable life because you guys didn't work it out, is not really a good person that you want in your life. So I'm going to continue on the story, but I just wanted to add that in there. Yeah, I think it was a good thing that you broke up with her, and probably a better thing that you moved on. And I don't even know why she's still on your social media page, or how did she even see these pictures, because I would just like block it, cut her off completely, just move forward in that whole thing. Don't even leave it in part of your life anymore. That part of your life is gone, and in that part of your thing. But I'm going to get back to the story. Since then, I've been getting non-stop calls and hateful messages from Chloe's friends. It's gotten worse. Some people started attacking Gabby on her social media, sending them really nasty comments and wishing harm on her. Our business has also been getting sketchy bad reviews since this started. Ooh, that's not good if she's doing that. I'm really confused. I went to my mom to vent, and she basically sided with Chloe. What? She said I should understand that proposing to Gabby so soon after my breakup with Chloe was an a-hole move, and that it would definitely reopen old wounds for Chloe. What? I don't get this. Your mom should be on your side. Hearing this from my mom really messed with me up. I ended up leaving her house without saying goodbye, and now I can't stop thinking about everything. All my friends are on my side, but my mom has always been really close to me and is usually the voice of reason. I don't think I did anything wrong, but maybe I'm not seeing something. Gabby's also upset because our happy news has been overshadowed by this mess, and she's worried about the impact it's having on her business with all the bad reviews. A couple things that I'm thinking about during this whole situation is like, for your mom to side with your ex. I don't know about the relationship that's going on with your mom and the new girl. Maybe there's like a situation where your mom doesn't like them. I don't know, because usually your mom, when you break up with somebody, she's on your side. She's like, okay, that didn't work out. Now you met somebody else new, and she's happy for you. She wants to see you do good. So I don't know if there's like, she has more of a connection to your ex than the girl you're with now, or she sees something in the girl you're with now that she doesn't really like. Have you ever talked to your mom about what it is she thinks about your new girl? I don't know. I really don't get that from the story, so there's not really much to even think about or even imply from that, because I have no idea what your mom thinks about the new girl compared to the old girl, because it sounds like she's kind of not into the new girl for some reason. She sees things and something that's just bothering her. She's still hooked on to the old girl that you were with, and whatever, she might see something that we don't see, because I don't even know the whole story about it. But I'm going to read into the comments now. But that's my thought about the mom thing. I think she just either doesn't really like the new girl you're with and is still thinking about the old girl that you were with, and something's not adding up. She might not like that new girl as much as you thought she did, because if she did, she would allow it. She'd be like, forget about it, move on, let's just focus on your happiness. Let's go read the comments. Proposing to another woman 3 years after breaking up with your ex is too soon? What the actual F? Not the A, but your ex is certifiable and your mom should be sure to miss the wedding. This is a long enough time. Like, you meet a girl after a year, okay, you guys getting, you're thinking about a future already. If you're happy and she's happy and you guys want to move forward, time doesn't mean anything. As long as you guys are happy, then to me, that's what it is. Anyway, Chloe wasted her fertile years, yet original post is supposed to be put his life on hold who knows how long for the sake of an ex he didn't even think about when proposing and posting about it. I don't know. I'm guessing she's still this mad because she either expected OP to come crawling over to her after she moved away, or B, hasn't found anyone else to live out the rest of her fertile years with. Either way, she desperately needs to move on. They broke up when she was 26. Unless she has some kind of disease we don't know about. Even 29 isn't too old to find someone new. I agree. She's still young. Like, I don't know what she's talking about. And talk to me when you're like 40. Then you can say, you gave away my fertile years. You still got plenty of time, girl. My guess is she isn't in a relationship, so in her eyes, she lost to OP. Some people care more about comparisons instead of being happy innately. Attitude of, I have 100 TV, but neighbor has 105, so I'm not happy anymore. I agree. I think that's what it is. I think it's more or less that she thought you were going to be miserable and you're not. But let's see. OP's mom is deluded too. How long was supposed to wait? 5 years, 10 years, 30 years? Yeah, maybe to 50 years old, it'd be all right. Once you touch a girl, you must commit as your male energy corrupts her divine feminine and makes her Mercury permanent in retrograde for the purpose of horoscope. I have no idea what I just read. I love when Mercury's in Gatorade. What? These people are going on. What flavor is Mercury though? Classic lemon, lime, orange, or maybe one of the many red flavors? All right, how do we just get into that? Oh man. Sounds like mom is playing favorites and expected OP to get back with the ex. If that's her attitude, she shouldn't be invited to the wedding. Now, you can't not invite the mom to the wedding. Come on. But she should expect that this is the way it is. This is the way it's going to move forward. So she should be on her son's side and just stop the nonsense. Stop adding to the nonsense. Or she's in a relationship to show him. If she's in a relationship, that poor guy needs to see that he's being used. I get a window from a glass. He must get a window from a glass. I get a step. He must get a step. I get a clock radio. He He can't afford great success. Wow, I don't even know what I just read there. It's B for sure. She wouldn't give a flip about OP if she was married or in a relationship that it was heading that way. When I was younger, I was amazed how angry women in my friend circle would get if an ex started dating before they did, even if the woman was the one to pull the plug on the relationship. It made no sense to me why they cared at that point. Yeah, it's true. I think that's what it is. I think maybe that's true. I think that maybe that's true, but I think she also just thought you were going to be miserable the rest of your life. But it could be true that she was expecting, you know, you to wait as long as she won't. She didn't wait long. I mean, he didn't wait long. 3 years, he's gone. Not the A, but you broke up with Chloe 3 years ago. That's plenty of time to move on. Her reaction is over the top, and the harassment toward you and Gabby is unacceptable. You're allowed to propose when it feels right for you. Chloe's feelings aren't your responsibility anymore. Focus on protecting Gabby and your business from the drama. TA, it's been 3 years since you and Chloe broke up, so you're well past the too soon mark. Her reaction is over the top, and the harassment is not okay. You have the right to propose when you're ready. Focus on Gabby and your happiness. Yeah. I agree with most of those comics, except about the Gatorade and the Mercury. I have no idea where that whole thing just went. Started talking about Gatorade and Mercury and different flavors. I don't know where that part went, but yeah, I agree. 3 years is long enough. It doesn't matter what she thinks or anybody thinks. 3 years is definitely long enough for you to decide if you want to be with somebody the rest of your life or not, And what are you supposed to waste? Your fertile years? You ain't wasting your fertile years anymore either. So she needs to just let go find her new man, go find her new way in life, and that's it. I don't even know why you guys are still communicating. Why would she even call you, or how does she have your social media? Get her off, block her off your social media anyway. So anyway, I thought it was a good story. I might do another one. I'm not even sure yet. I'm thinking about it, but I hope you like that one so far, and I might have another one after this. Let's see.